On safety, white girl red shit on brown. I probably shouldn't be around you, cause you get wild, wild, wild. You looking like it's nothing that you won't do, but you won't do. Hey girl, that's when I told you.
Oh my God, it's so different now. Yeah, how they used to hit me, now they let me down. Yeah, I remember days of wearing hand-me-downs. Yeah, got it out the mud, they understand me now. I swear I'm just a young, no, keep counting up a check. I've been having fun.
Okay, so we're gonna jump right into this video. I'm gonna attempt to do some more feed-in braids for you guys today. I'm in Australia and the weather is like, it's super humid, very hot. It's their freaking winter season right now. I came over here in a wig and my wig instantly just, literally peeled off because of the heat. I was rocking my puff for a few days and I was like, nah, we can't do that no more. So I'm gonna do 4 braids. I'm not gonna be talking too much in this video. I'm gonna play some music for you guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Make sure if you are not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell to get notified every time I post new videos. Also, follow me on my social medias. They will be on the screen, and if not, they'll be in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm going to be using some rubber bands, some styling pomade, which is like gonna be like my edge control, and then of course I have my Canacolon hair. I brought this over from the States. So this is my first time actually attempting this with this hair. I do have a video up on my channel and I will leave it in the description box below or in the cards above to let you guys check that out, but it was pretty much a fail. So hopefully this time around it will be much better and it will look a lot neater as well. So yeah, so we're gonna get started.
Okay, my baby, so I'm gonna try to do this voiceover. Please bear with me in my voice, y'all. I got sick out of nowhere. Okay, this is like my 4th or 5th day in Australia and my behind done got sick. It's their winter time, so my coach and everyone was like, it's something going around, and now we're here. Anyways, say a little prayer for me. But let's get into this. So I am right now, I parted my hair down the middle, and initially I was actually going to do 2 braids down the middle, but I ended up doing 1. And I just kind of like the way it looked better, so I'm going through adding 2 braids, 2 small braids in between my bigger braids on both sides. So those are kind of like, I was just getting them out of the way first so they would kind of be done. And it was kind of annoying me because I'm like really like a perfectionist when it comes to my parts especially. So I was like struggling a little bit, but at this point I was so tired and I didn't feel good, so I was just trying to get it done. Okay, now that I have that done, I went ahead and sectioned off. Right now I'm sectioning off that front piece where I am going to start my braid, and then I am separating the part so that the stitch can actually show. Now later on in the video when I start to actually braid, you guys will see that I actually just took those rubber bands out because for me it just didn't work. I don't know what it was. It just could have been the rubber bands. But it wasn't working out for me. So I found that it was easier just to braid with my regular hair and not have those defined stitch braid parts. So the stitch braid ended up turning into just a regular feed-in braid. So now I am just kind of separating my baby hairs, y'all. I was like, what in the world? Okay, my braids was kind of low-key crusty. Anyways, I'm about to like show you guys how I'm adding in this feed-in hair, but first I wanted to feather that hair out, so I was kind of picking it, and then of course it got tangled, so I brushed it out. So now I'm literally adding the feed-in hair, or the braiding hair. I'm feeding it in, and I'm using, like, I start off with smaller pieces and then I work my way up as I keep going back with bigger pieces. I can't talk, y'all, please bear with me. But yeah, and I was struggling a little bit too because, like I said, this is only my 2nd time doing these braids and I don't really know how to add braiding hair and braiding hair, if that made sense. So I was struggling because I was trying to find my little rhythm or whatever, but I ended up finding one, so it ended up turning out pretty good. So yeah. Y'all, at this point, I was so happy that it was over because my arms were on fire, okay? And y'all see me kind of dipping back into out of the camera. I'm adding some of that edge control onto the actual braiding hair to kind of mesh my hair and the braiding hair together. Now, once I'm done, I just had some boiling hot water, y'all. Please be careful because I literally burned myself on my pinky. And I'm just dipping those braids in so they are sealed at the ends and they're just a little bit neater than what they were. Kind of gives them a little wiggle room, I think. And then finally, I'm just going to finish up my edges. I'm not a huge baby hair person, but I think with styles like this, it's kind of cute to have a little like subtle baby hair. Not as extreme as I've seen on some of these girls out here, let me tell y'all. But just something cute and simple. It makes the style kind of come together a little bit. And so that's what you guys see me doing here. I used the Got To Be Glued yellow gel because it kind of laid better. And I knew I was going to be sweating a lot, so it worked out. Now I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of hoorah, little pizzazz onto these braids. I ended up, instead of doing it for each one, I just combined the two braids together on both sides. And I just thought it was super cute like that. So I got this string from my beauty supply store. If I find it, I will link it down below. But that's it, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. And I will see y'all on the next one. Love you, babes. Mwah.